How to manually calibrate stock on I-Class industrial printers using the LCD. To perform a manual calibration on these devices, it is important to check the following considerations. The printer is turned on. The labels are loaded correctly on the printer according to the cover's diagram or operator's manual. To perform a manual calibration, the LSS, label stop sensor, needs to be properly adjusted so that it can detect the gap notch, slot, or black mark. Depending on the media used, please take notice of the following. Gap, the media sensor must be located on the middle of the labels. Black mark, the media sensor is recommended to be located on 1/4 of the label from left to right. Notch, the media sensor must be located on the notch hole. This can require careful adjustment. Select the media type and paper type. Before the printer can be calibrated to its stock, it must be told what kind of stock is loaded. Press the menu key to enter the menus. Select the correct media type, either thermal transfer, printing with both ink ribbon and printable stock or paper, direct thermal, printing without a separate ink ribbon, paper only. Press the enter key to confirm the selection. Select the sensor type or media index type item. Select the correct sensor type or media index type, one of. Gap, used for peel-off label stock with a gap instead of a thick black mark at each perforation. Notch, used for tag stock with a notch instead of a thick black mark at each perforation. Hole, used for tag stock with a hole instead of a thick black mark at each perforation. Reflective or black mark, used for peel-off label stock as well as for tag stock or tickets with a thick black mark instead of a gap, slot, or notch at each perforation. Continuous, used for the remainder of media types. Press the enter key to confirm the selection. Exit the printer's menus. Confirm to save the changes just made. Quick calibration. To perform a quick calibration, press and hold the feed button. After 10 full seconds, release the feed button. If the printer does not respond with calibration complete, then the calibration was not successful. Manually factory default the printer. Attempt another quick calibration. Please reference articles 0000-40689 and 0000-44378 for further help on how Factory Default 1 Class Mark 1 and Mark 2 printers. Note, after a successful calibration, the printer is physically ready to work.